Hey, what's going on guys, welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to be going through the very basic parts of pest control in order to help you guys get your void. This is very useful because of void right now, the superior version, is some of the best DPS armor in game and it's really useful. So if you want to get it, I definitely recommend getting it right now, because sooner or later everyone will get void and then there's going to be no one playing and it's going to be hard to get points. So if you're planning to do some high level PVM, like ROTS is really useful at, if you're DPSing for Rago or you're going next, or even if you're DPSing Calfight King, sometimes you can use that. Definitely go ahead and get it. And in this video I'm just going to be showing you some of the basics on pest control, just so you can get your points and get the void out of the way. There's a couple of ways you can actually make your way to the Void Knight outpost. As you can see on the map right here, there is a boat from Port Sarim which takes you right there. Alternatively, if you do have a Void Knight seal and you've been there before, you can use that to teleport. But then if you do have one of those, then this guide definitely isn't for you. One of the best ways to get there is to lodestone to Port Sarim and then just run slightly south and east, or you can run from Faraldor if you don't have that lodestone activated. So once you get there, you should see, as you can see on screen, there's 3 boats, and I definitely recommend using World 53, which is the official pest control world, so that you can actually get enough people to go. If you have enough mates to go and do some by yourself, then definitely go ahead and do that. But if you don't, then just join World 53. And as you can see, there's 3 boats. There's the novice, there's the intermediate, and the veteran. Now these each have combat requirements, so in order to even do a game of pest control, you'll need 35 combat, which is the novice boat, which gives you 2 points per win. And then there's the intermediate boat, which requires 75 combat, that gives you 3 points per win, and the veteran boat, which requires 100 combat, and that gives you 4 points per win. But to be honest, I strongly recommend 100 combat, because nobody uses the intermediate or the novice boats. If you go to World 53, you just see everyone in the veteran boat. It's quite very easy to get games in there because this all is packed right now. This may change in a while when everyone gets void, but I definitely recommend, if you don't have 100 combat, training it up to 100 as soon as you can, and then getting void out of the way. If you want to go for the superior, it will take quite a while. I believe it takes around 12 hours to get a full set of void, and then you have to upgrade it again, which is another 200 points per piece, but I'll get into the rewards later. So definitely recommend having 100 combat using the veteran boat and going on World 53 for some Void Knight gains. So the main aim of the game is to destroy all the 4 portals and protect the Void Knight in the middle. Now as soon as you enter the game, you should see some icons in the top left and some numbers, and also some icons in the top right. I'm just going to quickly show you these and explain what they mean. So in the top left, there's a number at the top and a number at the bottom. The number at the top is actually the life points of the Void Knight who's in the middle. The pests that spawn from the portals, they will actually occasionally attack him. So in World 53, if you are there and there's no one standing in the middle to protect the Void Knight, definitely go ahead and do that. Do the team a bit of a service, because if the Void Knight dies, and you instantly lose that game and you don't get any points for it. So definitely recommend 1 or 2 people, or maybe even 3, just standing in the middle. So if any pests spawn and they start attacking the Void Knight, he does have very low defense and he only has like 20,000 life points. If they start attacking him, then you should kill those pests as soon as possible so you don't lose the round. And the number beneath that is the total amount of damage you've done in life points. Now if the game ends and you haven't done 5,000 life points of damage, you won't get points for that game. But doing 5,000 damage is really easy. You have around 30 seconds per round, depending on how fast your team is, and you can easily do 5,000 damage. You have a lot more than 30 seconds, sorry, because you have to wait for the shields and all that stuff, but I'll get into that later. But definitely make sure you do 5,000 damage, otherwise you won't get any points for that round. So the icons in the top right are about the portals and their current life. They actually have 50,000 life points each, but they are shielded as soon as you go in. So if the portal color is actually grey, the icon's grey in the top right, that means there's a shield up and there's pests spawning from it. You cannot damage that portal. The Void Knight will call whenever a shield goes down and you can start attacking it. And also you get a message in your chat box. Each portal has its own color, and there's one in the east, one in the west, one in the southeast, and one in the southwest, each with 50,000 life points. So what you want to do is, when the shields go down for each portal, go down, attack them, get them down from 50,000 to 0, and then nothing will spawn from that shield. And then the icon should go from the colored to a cross. So if there's a gray icon, that means the shield is still up and you cannot damage the portal. If the icon is colored, whichever color it is, either blue, purple, red or yellow, that means you can damage the shield and it should show its life points. And if there's a red cross instead of the shield itself or the portal, that means that the shield has actually been damaged fully, it's dead. And yeah, that shield's done. So as soon as all 4 portals are finished and there's 4 red crosses, the game will be over and you will get your points, assuming you have done the 5,000 damage. Just a quick note, you should actually be damaging all the pests that are spawning around just to get the damage and obviously help out, because if there's loads of pests then some of them will start attacking the Void Knight, and if he dies it's game over for you, no points for you. But one you want to focus on is this jelly looking thing called a spinner, because when they spawn, if you're attacking a shield, the spinner will actually heal the shield for like 5,000 life points every couple of ticks, which is kind of like the pulsing spider at Raxor. So you want to make sure as soon as you see spinners, you want to kill all of them. If more than one spawns, then it's going to be quite difficult to DPS the shield down, especially if it's one of the first ones and there's not everyone from the group there. So definitely kill the spinners, target those, and the rest of them come as second priority. Get the shields down, all 4 shields, and then you're done. Get some points. Woo! So guys, now on to the rewards. You can get quite a few different things. You can get these mineral packs which has like coal and different ores in there. You can get some GP stuff. I definitely would not recommend that because it's just not worth it. The amount of points you get per hour just means that you don't get anywhere near a good amount of money per hour if you use that. You can also buy XP. Now for me at max combat, this XP isn't worth it. It is better training methods for me. But if you're just 100 combat, this could be viable. I haven't really tested it at that level, so I can't tell you for sure, but you can use points on XP. But I would definitely recommend you getting all your Void Knight armor fully upgraded first, because that is probably the most useful thing and the reason that 99% of people actually do pest control. So each Void Knight piece has a certain cost. I believe it's 250, and then you have the 3 helms which are 200 each, and basically they have a very nice effect which is 3% bonus to accuracy and damage, which is why so many people use them, especially for high level bossing where you can hit quite a bit of zeros. And then you can upgrade them if you do the Void Stairs Back quest. Yeah, if you do that, you can upgrade the top and the bottom to the elite Void Knight, which just gives it a prayer bonus, and it can change its color. That doesn't really matter, that doesn't require any points, but it requires 200 points for each part of the set. So let's say you have the full set including all 3 helms, that's 6 pieces. You can upgrade all of those to superior, which changes it from 3% to 7% in accuracy and damage, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it's a big increase and it definitely is worth it. That's what I'm going for right now. So definitely go ahead and get your superior Void Knight. If you don't use melee or something, then there's really no point getting the helm, but I just got all 3 because one day I might want to use all 3 of them and I'm still upgrading those. So definitely if you just have the normal Void Knight, I'll go ahead and upgrade them right now while there's people doing pest control, because sooner or later it's going to become dead when everyone's got it and you're just going to be kind of screwed. So anyways guys, if you did enjoy this video or find it informative, be sure to like it, throw it a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. If you have any feedback, put it down in the comments. I do apologize for my speaking. I'm kind of ill right now, just a little bit, and yeah, I was speaking a bit fast, so I do apologize. Other than that, peace out.